Vision, nausea, headaches, and didn't know what was going on. I left school for about 3 weeks until finally we decided to go into the hospital and get a CT scan. Got a misdiagnosis of sinusitis. 3 days later, I went in again, got another CT scan, got rushed over to Children's Hospital in Vancouver. Another MRI, emergency surgery. Actually, here, just right there. Finger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, to relieve the pressure. It's called a burr hole. You just drill a hole in the bone and that relieves the pressure.
Are they ever going to put
the bone back?
Yeah.
Well, I thought they misplaced it, but no, I don't think so. No. It's not like they took anything out, it's they just drilled.
Right, yeah.
So they just sewed it up and left it, but they had to, it was either going to put in a stunt or just drill a hole to put the pressure through. But they just drilled a hole through whatever there was.
So did they have to, did you have like a tube?
I was out for the surgery.
No, there's no tube.
But I mean, as far as like to let the pressure come out? Because one time, it's in a true story, my cousin took a bad spill and they literally took like a piece of his skull off because his brain was swelling.
Yeah.
That might be different than having pressure in there, but it was to alleviate the pressure.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously they did that, but they were just like, nah, we're not gonna put it back.
No.
You got a good trick to show your future wife, girlfriend.
At the back of his head.
Luckily 5 days later, actually, I had another surgery to remove the tumor because the first was just an emergency surgery to relieve the pressure.
Oh, that's because obviously you were having
Headaches and everything, and blurred vision. My one eye was turning in,
Right,
which Pete pointed out to me one time. He's like, "You're going cross-eyed." I was like, "What are you talking about?" And this was during football. I still remember they wanted me to be tight end in grade 12, and I went out for a pass and I grabbed the wrong ball because I was having double vision. And the coach was like, "Matt, you all right?" It's like, I don't know what's going on. And so then on Father's Day weekend, I had my second surgery, which was about 8 hours or so. And they were able to remove about half of it. And then I had 6 rounds of chemotherapy, 6 weeks of radiation. And then a year later, me and my sisters and my dad, my brother-in-law, my mom, my uncle and aunt, all took part in the Ride to Conquer Cancer, which is an event we started in Vancouver, near Vancouver, and bike rided, bicycle down to Seattle. So 234 kilometers. That's 100 and
that's a lot.
That's a lot of miles, but.
Raised $28,000.
And then we're doing it again this year. And for about a year, like when I first got diagnosed and had my 2 surgeries, I had longer hair then.
Yeah.
And I decided just to shave it off because it's going to fall out. And just recently, just before grad, actually, I got quite lucky. It started growing back. So from that point till now has been about roughly 6 months. Actually, we have to get the photo today. I haven't touched my hair, so this is what it's been since it started growing, and I'm planning on shaving it at the 1 year mark as a fundraiser for the ride.
That's awesome.
And you want to join me?
Yeah. Hey, trust me, there's times I wake up or in the morning I'm like,
it's a lot easier.
I was like, let's shave this thing off, and then everyone's like, I love you, I'll keep it.
You could make it a wig.
Yeah, right. Just put it on and off. No one will know.
Yeah, no, just like that Troy Polamalu commercial.
I know, right?
Yeah, I know, but it's been pretty crazy.
Good, yeah. But are you in good health now, or is there any type of?
There's still something. I got a watch on that, so every 3 months I go in for an MRI. But chances are it's just scar tissue or benign tumor.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm back at school and.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How much school did you miss when you were having all your?
Nothing really.
No?
I went. The only time that I'd miss would be doctor's appointments or one of my. Because I had 6 rounds and 3 were as outpatients, 3 were as inpatients.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And when I was in the inpatient, I spent 5 days in the hospital doing chemo. So I missed 35 and a half days of school, and I was late 40. So
that's how much I missed anyway. And that was just because I was tired.
But I ended up graduating and passed all my classes with, I think, an 82% average, which ironically was the highest average I had throughout all 5 years of high school.
So it took chemotherapy, radiation,
a little bit of kick in the ass. Yeah, that
you get your act together.
Got me motivated a little bit. Yeah, so now I'm going to university just for general business. And,
awesome.
We'll see. I don't know if I'll be able to play football again, unfortunately, but just with.
Well, hey man, as long as you got a clean bill of health, then
that's all you can be thankful.
Yeah, exactly.
But we'll see.
That's awesome, man. Yeah.